The next part of the building is going to be a roof, sloped roof. To do it, we need to first set up and change the heights of the columns, then the beams, create the slopes, and then create the slab that will follow the slopes. We can start to change the heights of the columns around. If you go to 3D view, then one of the elevations, and then rotate in a way that you can see columns. Select using the Windows selection, then rotate somewhere here. Select the other part, holding Control key. I forgot to hold the Control key, so I have to repeat this. Control will give us a small plus. Then this part, hold Control key, select the other columns, and then we have all the columns around selected. If you cannot manage this, you can manually, holding Control key, select each column going around. I'll check filter, only structural columns are selected, 15 of them. Then top offset is going to be 400, then enter. It takes a while. Then all the columns around are 400 higher. The corners ones, holding Control key, select 3 of them, and then they will go 500 up. Enter. The next step is to move the beams around 400 up, and then change the corners for 500 up. We can use similar as we select the columns. We can select this time that way, or just to select the columns, just make the window smaller. So 1, then hold Control key, select the other beams, and then hold Control key and select this part. Now all the beams around are selected. In filter you should have only structural framing family category, 15 of them. Okay, then start level offset should go up 400, and then end level offset should be 400. Then apply the changes. Element will be detached from its associated plane. That's fine. Okay. Now we can see all the beams around are in the same level as the columns. This beam and the next one needs to be 500 in the end. Let's see if this is the end or the start. If I type 500, yes, the end moved. The same for this one. Let's see if this is the start. 500, yes. Then we need to do the same for this one. 500 start. No, this time is actually the end. Now I'll change this for 500, and then 400 and 500. The same for this one. Let's see. Yes, that works. And the last corner It's here. Select it. Try the end. Yes, it works. Try the other end. This time is a start. So 4. It might be the other way around in your model. So you need to move start or end. You have to test it first. Then those should go. Hold Control key when you select the beams. Those should go 400 on both ends up. 400 and then 400. That's done. The rest of the beams should actually slope down to the center of the building. What we can do, we can select all the beams around. Or I actually select something else. Use the tab key as well to get the right selection. Hold Control key to add all the beams. Now tap again, hold Control, then Control, left click. If you do mistake, hold Shift key to unselect one object, then Control to select the other beams, then this beam and this one. That's fine if you have all of them selected. Then go to Filter and then uncheck Structural Beam System. By mistake I select one and I don't want that. Then OK. And then I can try with start. If I type 400 for start, then let's see. Element will be detached, that's fine. Some of them are correct, some of them are not. I'll unselect now and then I'll select all the beams that they are not correct. This one, this one, this one. This is fine. And this is not fine. And then, having that selected, I'll reverse the selection, so it will be 400 for the ends. In this way, I could fix the issue, just one left, 400 and then 0. One more. This is not correct. 400. It's actually this way. 400 and then 0 here. Let me see if all the beams are correct now. It looks they are. Yes, they are. I would like to delete the beams that they are inside the building. So if you click the top, then it's very easy to select. Select using the cross window. Select all of them. In filter you should have 9, the number, and then press delete. Or you can press delete from here. Then if we go to 3D, actually we are 3D, so press the house. That's how it should look like now. Okay, so the next step will be to create the roof. If we go to the roof level, and then in roof level, structure, floor structural, Kia generic 150, it's fine, and then pick supports, and I'll pick supports this one, this one, then use from modify, use the trim extend to corner and trim the corners to get 2 triangles. Then height offset should be 900, type 900, in level roof, then finish edit mode, and we are not able to see the slab. The reason is we have a cut plane lower than the roof. So click somewhere in empty space, in properties go to view range, edit, and then cut plane should be, let's say 1200, and top should be 1500. Then OK, and we can see the slab. The next thing, I would like to turn off this span. So VV, annotation, then we should have it somewhere here, which is the span direction symbol. Uncheck this, OK. The next step is to apply the slopes into the slab. Select the slab and then pick supports from modify panel here. Modify floors, pick supports, and we are going to pick every single beam that is underneath the floor. First of all, I would like to go around with the external edge, then with the internal edge, and then with the all between. So I'll start from here, left click, left, and pick every single beam. As you can see, the floor starts to follow the heights of the beams. This is done, I think. Then the ones inside. This one, this, and this. Then the ones inside. So if I start from here, then select every single beam. Then this. It's very easy to miss the beams, so you can do it, make sure that you do it in order, so start from one side and you go around. And something is left here, maybe not. I think that's done. Modify and see. Yeah, that looks correct. So you can see underneath we have our beams, and the roof follows and has a slope and follows the beams.